hold click over dummy. There we go. It should fly over and we have the control. Hello everyone, welcome back to Days We Good. So hope your Days We Good. Guys, today I'm going to show you how to make a NPC control system, or a system that allows you to control other players or dummies and NPCs. So the first thing I want to add in the game is a dummy. So if we go into the plugins, you can press on the build rig and then block rig. There we go. We got a dummy in our game, or Roblox Studio. So the first thing I want to do is to make a particle. So we can add a part here. I want to make it transparency 1. Can collide, can touch should be false. And then I want to add a particle emitter. You can choose whatever particle you want in the part. You can find in the toolbox like a fire particle if you want to. Then you can add it. There we go. We can just add the fire particle instead. But what we're going to do is we're going to name this part. We're going to name it particle. And then we're going to add it into the replicate storage. So for the scripting, the first thing we want to do is to add a local script into the starter player script. So first we want to write local plr equals game.players.localPlayer. That gets the player. Then local cam equals workspace dot current camera. Local mouse equals plr get mouse. So then we get the mouse of the player. Then we want to write local control event equals game.replicate.storage.control event. And what we can do very quickly is to add an event, remote event, into replicated storage, and then call it control event. Then underneath we're going to find the character of the player. So local char equals game.workspace wait for child plr.name. Then local transformed equals false. Local target, and that's all. Okay, so now for the functions. Add the holding function. So local stop holding equals false. Function holding. So if not transformed, then what we're saying here is if the player hasn't taken over another player or NPC or dummy, then stop holding should be equals to false. Local time should be equals to 0. Repeat time should be plus equals 0.1. Wait 0.1 seconds. Until time is bigger or equals to 2, or he stopped holding, or stop holding equals true. Then if time is bigger, if time is bigger or equals to 2, then control, and then brackets. This is actually firing or activating a function that we're going to make later. Then time equals 0. Then else if transformed, then control again. So the next thing we're going to do is make our stop holding function. So underneath our holding function, we're going to write function stop holding equals true. Then underneath we're going to write mouse dot button one down connect holding. Oh, sorry. There we go. Oh, wait 1 second. There we go. Mouse dot button one up connect stop holding. There we go. So next thing we're going to do is to make our control function. So over the holding function, or over the stop holding, over the local stop holding equals false, we're going to write function control. So if not transformed, then target should be equals to mouse dot target. If target dot parent find first child humanoid, then animation char comma target comma true. So this is activating another function we're going to make, where we're going to animate the part, or the particle part we made in the start. So then control event via server target comma char comma transformed equals true. Then else if transformed, if he has already transformed, or he has already taken over body or a player, then animation again char comma target comma false. Control event fire server target comma char comma transformed equals false. So now for the animation event, over the function control, over the control function, we're going to write local function animation char comma player char comma target comma enter. If enter equals true, then local folder equals instance.new folder. Folder dot parent should be equals to game.replicate storage. For I comma v in pairs, char get children do. If v is a part, or v is a mesh part, then v.transparency should be equals to 1. Then if v is a accessory, there we go, or v.name equals shirt, or v.name equals pants, then v.parent should be equals to folder. Then we're going to create the part, or the animation part. So local part equals game.replicate storage.particle clone. Part.parent should be equals to workspace. Part.position should be equals to char, or should be equals to player char dot humanoid root part dot position. Part dot anchored should be equals to true. Wait 1 second. Then we're going to create a body position. So part dot anchored should be equals to false. Local body position should be equals to instance.new body position. Body position dot parent should be equals to part. Body position dot max force should be equals to vector3 dot new 100 comma 100 comma 100. Repeat wait until local target, with a small t this time, local target equals target dot cframe point to world space, target with a big T this time again, dot cframe dot look vector. Part dot cframe should be equals to cframe dot look at part dot position comma target with a small t. Cam dot camera subject should be equals to part. There we go. And the body position, just copy paste this, body position dot position should be equals to target with big T dot position until brackets part dot position minus target dot position dot magnitude is smaller than 3. And what we're going to do, what we're saying here is if the part position minus target position is smaller than a range of 3 slots, then the repeat loop should stop. Then part destroy and cam dot camera subject should be equals to target with big T dot parent dot humanoid. Then else if not enter, then, and that's not going to be too much this time. For I, v in pairs, char get children, do. If v is a part or v is a mesh part and v dot name is nil to humanoid root part, then v dot transparency should be equals to 0. For I, v in pairs, game.replicated storage.folder get children do v.parent should be equals to char. Game.replicated storage.folder destroy and then char dot parent, player char dot parent should be equals to workspace cam dot cam.camera subject should be equals to player char dot humanoid. Okay, so now we're going to make a script in. So what we're going to do is add a script in the server script service, and we're going to write local control module equals require game.replicated storage wait for child control module. Game.replicated storage.control event.onServer event connect function pillar, target, char, transformed. Control module dot control target, char, transformed. Then we're going to add a module script inside the replicated storage, and we're going to call this control module. I'm going to call this control module like this. There we go. Okay, so function control, there we go, control module dot control target, char, transformed. If not transformed, then if target.parent find first child humanoid, then local tp2 equals target.parent.upper torso.cframe, target.parent.humanoid.platform stand should be equals to true. For I, v in pairs, char get children, do if v is a base part, then local weld equals instance.new weld.parent should be equals to char weld.part0 should be equals to v weld.part1 should be equals to target.parent find first child v.name v.root priority should be equals to 2, and if v.name equals humanoid root part, then v.root priority equals 3, and then char.upper torso.cframe should be equals to tp2. The next thing we're going to add is an else if. So else if transformed, then for I, v in pairs, char get children, do if v.class name equals weld, then v destroy wait. For I, v in pairs char get children do. If v is a base part, then v dot root priority should be equals to 0. And if v dot name equals humanoid root part, then v dot root priority should be equals to 1. Target dot parent dot humanoid dot platform stand should be equals to false. Okay, so I found a problem. It's because our max force isn't strong enough. We have to write math.huge, and here math.huge again, and math.huge. Guys, if we go into the control function, we have to write char equals game.workspace wait for child ploid.name. Hold click over dummy. There we go. It should fly over, and we have the control. And if we click again, we get out of the player. And then go inside again. There we go. It flies over. There we go. We have the control, and there we go. So guys, I hope this video helped you make a control system to control other players or dummies. And remember to subscribe, and I hope I will see you in the next video. Bye!